They come in, we'll just move shit. You take Devin's mic. You turn everything down. And when he gets there, I'll say, yo, Damien, that's your mic, dude. Damien, that's your mic. Damien, that's your mic. Okay.
Some nice little yankers on it. Huh?
Who is she, though?
Go back. She does too.
She does too, yeah.
What's she about?
Yeah.
Where can I find her?
She seems chill.
I'm telling you, dude.
She just
You'll
seems
get
like
there.
she seems like you want to smoke a joint, and then she's like, "Oh, what's up, your dick?" I'm like, "All right, let's just like."
What's up, guys? There's a redhead bitch on Damien's phone, and we're all admiring her because she's red-haired.
And she can't walk.
And she's
Right.
paraplegic. Well, not paraplegic. She
Wheelchair.
severely
Oh,
disabled.
shit.
She's confined to the chair.
Hold on, I fucked up.
Which is kinda
God damn
hot.
it. Here, plug this in yours. Fuck!
Scared.
Where's the cover?
He hasn't had one in a while.
He threw it. Okay.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome into the Cray Pod with friends. We're gonna have a really big pod today and red hairs. Yo, what's up, guys? Well, I sound crisp. All right, go, Damien.
Hey, it's Damien. I'm back. I'm really excited to talk about perforations
Preparations, dog.
and
Go ball.
70 millimeter.
Go ball.
No.
We're recording, by the way, on
Oh,
the camera.
but wait.
Talk is talk.
So anyways, welcome to the good life. It's the life I live. And my grandma was not the living one. So anyways,
Damien, I'm back.
And after all I did, okay. All right, here we go. We're recording. Let's go. Start it up. Come on. Fuck everybody else.
I'm just gonna put starting.
3, 2. Oh, that's a shitty.
We're off to reap the corn. Come on, finish the song, guys.
My mom, she's Dublin barn.
That was pretty good, but wrong. No?
I never watched Sinners.
I'm just excited to hear this
Yeah,
accent. Go ahead.
I don't know how to.
Go ahead.
I don't know how to. Oh, you mean
Just
try it?
Just
Yeah, try
attempt
to do it, dude.
to reap the corn. His mom.
It's time to reap the corn. His mom was fully born.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
What?
And
I
Dublin.
thought that was trash, dude.
I mean, it was trash. It was completely trash. But it's like, I figured you would like go Indian or something. You know,
Damien.
reap the corn?
Damien's excited about the Sinners movie. He's been talking about it all week.
I've been singing the songs.
Yeah, you're just singing the songs. Isn't it like heavy blues too?
Yes.
Okay.
Blues is it's a timepiece.
So tell everybody why
Black.
they should care, dude, about Sinners.
Okay, first of all, welcome back, Insult to Injury.
Oh,
I'm back.
Start off like that.
Craze Black.
I'm Sinner.
He is a sinner.
And a sack. Legacy of Five.
There you go. Legacy.
Legacy five.
We got a lot to talk about today. We've got Cray, Paul, Damien. The other two didn't want to show up, so
Yeah.
here we are.
Tone it down, like always.
Yep. It's always just a trifecta,
Even when they're here, it's just us, really.
honestly. I don't know what that is.
It's us.
Oh.
We're here.
Oh, I like it.
Manja. I don't know. Or after reap the corn.
Yeah, so let's just jump right into it so we can get it over with. Sinners. Damien's been trying to get us to watch it. It's a Ryan Coogler film. He put it out in different sizes and preparations. Cougs. And it's got the twin brothers we all know. They're the famous Hollywood twins, Michael B. Jordan, Michael B. Jordan. Famous Hollywood
Jordan
twins.
A and Michael. Well, Michael B. Jordan, Michael A. Jordan.
And they're the twins in this. And then Josh Allen's wife is in it too, and she's getting banged down, and it's a whole thing. Damien, go.
So,
Sin.
you don't get to see anything. So, I know you're out. Paul, you still in?
Like, what do you mean?
Like in the sex scenes?
There's a sex scene?
Yeah.
You see
Well,
grinding?
You see
I
some
mean,
grinding.
you had me at Michael B. Jordan. He
You...
had me, sorry.
He doesn't take his shirt off.
Does he take his personality off?
He does get in a wife beater.
Because that's all I care
Yeah,
about.
does that.
Ooh, that's kind of, dude.
You back in?
You ever seen Creed?
Back in?
You ever seen Creed?
What are you doing here, dude?
Oh, dude.
Well, welcome. Oh, yes.
Fucking late riser, dude. Okay, hold on a second. Okay.
Let's adjust.
Give him and then we get to share one.
Yeah. Okay. You give Devin that, and then it's long record.
I get my mic back.
I guess. Oh, you deserve it, dude.
You did a vote while you were gone, or you're taking days off.
Where's your shit cards, dude, that you got from Comic?
I didn't bring them.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't bring that shit. It's way too expensive to bring here.
Dude, for the pod.
But we'll talk about it
For the pod, dude. Did you at least bring pictures?
If they want to see it, they can join my fucking collector web page on Facebook.
My OnlyFans, where I pose naked with all the cards that I just bought. Slaps.
Okay, now just go to everyone and be like, hey, I'm here, and then.
I bet you regret not going to Kollect-A-Kon and Compalooza with me all these years now.
It was definitely cool. It was really cool. It's
It
pretty
was
cool.
really cool. You're right next to Walker, right?
Yeah.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Dude.
Because there's some things we gotta talk
Yeah,
about.
finish up Sinners, Damien, real quick, and we'll go to that.
You just see it. You should just see it.
I'm gonna see it. My wife saw it with Vanessa the other day.
I heard Josh Allen's wife had cum on her mouth and gave it to.
Whoa.
What?
No, well,
What?
There's jizz. There's a lot of jizz.
Really?
No.
No. That's crazy, dude.
There's a lot of spunk.
I feel bad for Josh.
Hey, Josh is headed for a divorce.
You would think so, dude.
Or a
It's
Super
not
Bowl win.
that bad.
Or a Super Bowl win.
There is some dirty scenes, like some freaky shit.
Bro,
Dude,
happens in-
when she said, quote, why don't you just steal this pussy
For one night.
one night? I ain't gonna lie, I was
I
like,
mean,
She got a dirty mouth.
yeah.
I'll tell you that.
when I first saw it, it's just acting, dude. It's just acting.
I
But
said Pitch Perfect 2.
It didn't
What?
seem like acting.
not in the interviews.
Yeah, no.
Dude, in the interviews, oh my god,
They need to
bro.
get married already, right?
Dog.
They need to go ahead and get together.
He needs
Sexual-
to lock it down. He needs to lock her in a chamber. Only let her come out for Hawkeye.
It's kind of cute.
Oh, you mean Josh needs to lock her down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. I think you're talking about Michael B. He needs to lock it down. Because, dude, those interviews, bro, I saw,
She's all,
the sexual chemistry was
they're all
strong.
fucking like,
Yeah.
they're all hiding from each other, like,
Bro,
you know,
and then like you see, they compared it with the Shamik Moore interviews. He's like,
oh,
yeah, because he's like, it's not hard to work with a girl. You know, it's really beautiful. She's like,
She's just like this.
but with Michael B, dog,
I think you guys are putting a little bit too much into it.
Probably.
I don't think it's that much.
But she's definitely fucking with him.
Kinda
She's fucking, they're fucking for sure. They fucked at least once.
it's body language, bro.
No.
Didn't Josh Allen just get MVP?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many MVPs has Michael B. Jordan won?
Yeah.
He's actually a really bad actor, in my opinion.
Ooh, more on that. Go ahead.
I think he's a bad actor. He plays one role every single time.
Two roles. Plays two roles.
Two
Plays
roles.
a tough guy,
Tough guy,
and then he plays like this.
but he's also introspective.
Yeah, Fruitvale Station. Have you seen
That's
Fruitvale Station?
Fruitvale, and then he also what's the other role? That's the only role he plays.
like an arrogant kind of.
Yeah. Like, stole vibranium from my ancestors.
Yeah, okay. He only did that one time though. I wish he
Yeah,
played
but
that
like-
more.
So in this movie, he plays both of the roles
Nice.
Yeah.
as different people.
That's what's up. So he plays his two roles.
They're bank
Please
robbers,
do, and he
right?
does good.
They're criminals.
They're criminals, yeah.
Okay.
They're not bank robbers.
Oh.
Why'd you look at him like?
I'm kidding.
I haven't seen it yet though. I'm going to see
kidding.
it. Haley Steinfeld. She's part black. From the interviews I saw.
From this
Yeah,
movie?
she's-
What is that?
She's the black lead.
Huh?
She's the black lead.
All right.
Everybody thinks it's Michael B. Jordan. But
She
it's-
became black from this movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it.
There's a kid in this movie. I think his real name is Miles. And he sings the blues in it.
Taylor?
He's amazing.
Okay. That's probably like an in the moment kind of thing. Like it sounds really
Is
good.
he really famous
No, he
though?
sounds
Like
really
for real? You think he's really
No,
like, a singer?
he's an actor, but he's not really a singer.
I mean, I'm not gonna play him in my car.
They probably just made
I play him in my car.
probably wouldn't even his real voice.
Probably
No,
It's probably
it's
just
real
Hollywood effects. Yeah.
Zero voice.
auto
I
tune.
mean, you were there, or
I was there.
and
And if you
everything.
go there, you'll be there too.
Everything sounds better in IMAX. Am I right?
Honestly.
So-
It does. Go see it in IMAX, everybody.
So,
Go see it in IMAX.
quick
Preparations.
Quick question. Are they demons? Vampires? What are they?
Definitely vampires.
Racist? They're just racist?
No, so it's not about race.
It is.
It's,
Dude, it's about race.
It's a Key and Peele movie. It's about race.
It's not Key and Peele.
It's Cougs.
It's Coog, yeah.
That's what I said.
It's not necessarily about race. That's what I didn't get that from.
Necessarily.
But there's white. Okay,
But
whatever.
there was definitely an undertone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's gotta be.
This girl's flirting with a black man saying, you gonna steal this pussy? Like it's like forbidden or something.
All right.
Well, because it's made, it's a timepiece made in like the 1930s, but still Jim Crow laws and whatnot.
That was the 30s.
The good old days.
Hmm.
Make America great again.
That's when
Alright,
he
There's
was
yeah.
just
definitely a Klan appearance in this movie for
For
sure.
real?
Yeah.
Oh, so then how is it not racist? How is it not white?
The
versus
vampire isn't racist. The main
Vampire.
vampire, he's not.
Vampires.
Do the vampires kill the
So
clothes?
this is like Twilight?
It's like From Dusk Till
Yeah, it's a
Dawn.
love story like Twilight. So kids, definitely go see this.
Do they
It's
play
good
baseball?
for you. Do they play what? No, they play music. They play blues.
Or they only play when it's rain outside.
You'll see.
Thunderstorms.
You'll see.
Oh, why do we know that?
I see like a Twilight meme every single
He's like,
day. Anyways, Sinners.
Yeah.
What do you rate it, dude? Out of 10?
You're the man.
Rate out of 10.
It's a lot of
No,
fun.
rate out of 100.
Okay. Yeah.
100.
Yeah. Why not? Right, do it out of 1,000.
I'll say
A million.
870,000.
Wow. Pretty good.
It's like 8.7.
Yep.
Out of 10.
I don't know why you fucking.
Out of 100, that's more than.
I don't know why you told me to.
A
rate out
billion.
Devin's just gonna reduce it down like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's whatever.
It's simple division, you know.
So you definitely recommend it though.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great movie.
I'm gonna watch.
Would you watch it
I'd
again?
rather go watch Minecraft.
Yeah, I would.
You watch it again?
I would.
Minecraft. That's another one.
Don't
that's
watch it.
going
In
crazy.
Don't watch it in theaters. Apparently.
I think it's probably died down now.
Yeah, chicken
I
jockey.
want to experience that.
You're too late, dude. Now it's all the adults that are like, I want to experience that. Or going. So they're all just gonna be sitting being quiet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're gonna bring their kids, right?
Stir popcorn at him.
That's worse, dude. You can't say that out loud like that.
I'm gonna bring my kids to go watch. I'm not gonna watch
Oh,
by
okay,
myself. You know, like what grown adult, 30-year-old just goes and
My
watches
kids do want
Minecraft by
to
themselves.
watch that. I didn't even think they knew about Minecraft.
Just kidding. I sit in a group. You know, I don't know anybody.
People were saying Sinners is like, oh god,
Twilight.
I had the fucking comparison in my head.
From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn and Django Unchained together.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
So the beginning, there's a lot of story input. They're trying to set up the story,
nice.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
and then it's just like vampires enter the
Attack,
chat,
attack the rest of the show.
into the chat, and then fucking.
That's sick.
It's a good movie.
We'll watch it. Cool. Okay, Sinners. Boom. Done. All right, we can go to the freaking thing.
All right, let me see what we got on topics.
Kollect-A-Kon.
Since everybody's fucking.
I'll just knock it out.
How was your weekend, Craig?
Yeah.
That's great.
So
Evan, how about you?
yeah.
Mine's been pretty good so far. I worked yesterday, so while Craig was sending us pictures of Kollect-A-Kon.
Oh, I feel bad now. 'Cause I was
I was
just
working
like, I
too.
thought you guys were just holding
No, it was
hands,
just
just
me.
like, oh shit, it's Kratos or something together, like taking pictures. That's not true at all.
No,
You
it was
thought
just
Evan
me.
was taking the pictures?
I
while Craig
thought,
was
yeah,
just
I thought
enjoying
Kratos was holding it. It's like, yeah, say boy or something, and then Kratos like boy. You know?
Let me put a little sauce on it. So last Wednesday, I texted my Cincinnati People boys, hey, let's go to Kollect-A-Kon, guys. I found this thing. No one's ever been to any kind of con around here.
Hold on.
So I found it.
Time out.
I always invite you guys to
Yeah.
And then I was like, guys, let's go. And then Devin never responded all week.
Great thing's because it's his idea. Like we're all gonna just go.
Because he's the only one that actually went. He's like, this is my idea.
Devin didn't respond at all, dude. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I was gonna do it at first.
How much was it?
It's $30.
Dude, well worth
That's
it.
pretty
Well
cheap.
worth $30.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap.
So, like,
Famous people
I thought
almost-
it'd be like 100.
It's $30 to almost
No,
touch
dude.
Waka Flocka, dude.
Not even Kollect-A-Kon's 100.
For real?
Yeah. You would have Kollect-A-Kon for like 70.
Imagine if you brought a prop. He would have grabbed him. Like,
Well,
ah.
I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that because there's some. Okay, so I go to Kollect-A-Kon. First thing I get there, there's a big ass line to get in, but it was like that to get through. They moved it so quick. It was awesome. I was kind of upset. Like, dude, I'm gonna be waiting for an hour to get
These are
inside.
just a bunch of dorks. Ain't nobody gonna be.
I mean,
just
it actually-
let 'em in.
You actually
Love
wouldn't
it.
be able to tell who these guys were if you saw them. Like, they didn't look like nerds. They didn't look like a fat,
not like
balding
that.
guy.
Not with the videos.
Let me get to that.
Okay.
Let me get to that. Anyways, I waited in line, got in like nothing, whatever, cool. When I walked through the doors to the convention hall, an immediate stench hit my face, dude. Like, I'm not even joking. It was I got there at 10:30. It opened at 10. So I wouldn't have thought it'd be that stinky immediately.
Hygiene is not
Dog, I walked in, I was like, whoa.
great in that community.
I said, whoa. And it took a minute to like get used to because I'm not gonna leave. I spent $35. Like, whoa. Anyways, walked around, saw a lot of cool cars and shit. Saw a lot of weaponry, like a lot of. I don't think it was sharp
Kind
or
of
anything.
weaponry.
Like
Swords.
yeah, like
Swords.
all kinds of
Lightsabers.
Dude, they had Meliodas' half sword. That was sick as fuck.
Like
Even though
anime stuff.
It
Anime
looked a little too plastic for me, like the picture you sent, but it was cool.
Well, they can't make anything sharp, so everything's like edged.
No, that's fine.
Everything's-
But at least make the handle
Did you buy one?
somewhat metal.
No. Those are like $165 for the cheapest thing, dude. It's crazy.
Wow, fuck.
I'm not gonna walk around with a fucking replica sword around town. Like, anyways,
No, dude, just
yeah. Anyways, I go in there. I brought some cards with me that they're really really expensive singles that I just was never gonna get graded. I was like, I'm gonna trade these and get upgraded for cards I want. And I got some badass cards, man. It's really cool to trade my cards and like get another card back. I started to pay a little bit.
you feel like a kid again, huh?
It was cool, man. There was a little kid behind me in a line, and he was like, when I pulled out my cards to look at him, he like pulled out his. He was like kind of copying me. Like he pulled out his. Was like,
That's weird, dude.
well,
Right.
he was with
Don't
his
do
mom.
that.
He was with his mom. Anyways,
That's even weirder.
let me tell the story. He was like looking at his
Can I
cards.
pull out my card?
He was looking at his cards.
Pulled out his card.
And they inched over to him.
No, I had this like Charizard 4.5 that great. It's like a trash. It's like it's in a case. I was like, hey man, you want to trade? He's like, oh, yeah, it's a Charizard, yeah. And I just gave him a
You
card.
ripped him off, didn't you?
No, well the card's like $5, the Charizard. But I got a
Well,
card.
He gave you a holographic
No.
fucking Exodia.
No, I took a freaking Gengar that's like from the first set. It's like not first set, but like the most recent
I'm
of
about
this.
to say, Gengar
No,
first
it's
set,
like
graphic is worth a lot of money.
It's like nothing. It's not even holographic. But I gave it because I didn't want to hold it. It was a cool experience, man. And then I was like, yo, Kratos is here too. Chris Judge, the voice.
Boy.
And I met him. And he had this aura. Well, he kept asking to take a picture with me. But he had this aura, dude. And I was like, yo, my friend Damien likes you a lot, dude. He's like, I don't fuck with Damien. It was just a great experience, man, all around, dog. We had a lot of fun. I got the voice actor for Luffy to sign my Luffy
How
card.
long did you wait in that line?
The Luffy line was long.
Yeah.
That was like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
The Chris Judge line was 15 minutes. But he kept popping in and out. He was like going, he was here for an hour and then left for an hour. Here for an hour, left. So like nobody was waiting there.
Well,
for
I
him.
mean, I'm knowing the way it smells, right? You gotta get that in and out.
Yeah, he might have left because that dude looked like a statue, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was built and he was like this crazy. I don't know.
His freaking face is just
So-
like
Like it's jawed.
strong.
So,
Yeah,
so
Stargate,
he was
bro.
pretty cool with you. Like he,
Yeah.
like y'all had a conversation. And
Yeah,
everything?
yeah. So I walked up to him, hey man, how you doing? Big fan of your work. He's like, oh thanks man, where are you from? He's like, ask me where I'm from. It's just like Alvin. He's like, oh you from Houston? Okay, I spent a lot of time in Houston. It's like, oh no, and all this stuff. And then like, but right before I got up to him, were two football players from the Texans, dude. Like I didn't know they were football players, but these niggas like 6'4", 6'5". And then one of the security guards was holding their phone and said, yeah, I can hold your phone. Where are you from? He's like, I play for the Texans. And then Chris Judge was talking to them. And he had like these giant replica Kratos blades.
So cash.
Cool.
Total cat, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
And he took a picture with it. And this dude was bigger than Chris Judge by like maybe 4 inches, bro. He's a football
It was
player.
Nico Collins, dude.
It was one of the
That's crazy.
defensive line, I think.
Is
White
Andre
dude and a
Johnson?
black dude. I don't know his name.
Andre Johnson?
No, what the fuck?
That's
Oh, what else
crazy,
happened?
Matt Schaub?
No. Yeah, it was Matt Shaw. And then at the very end of the show, Waka Flocka came out for 30 minutes. He put on a little 30-minute show, did like 5 songs. Did the whole song too. And then he did like some random, he did Fiend and some other shit. But he like jumped down.
Got in the crowd.
Yeah, he jumped down. And I was just like, oh, cool. You know, he's probably running around to get some shirts because they had some shirts right there. He was throwing out shirts. And he just fucking ran all the way next to me. And I pulled the camera up and he was like walking like he was, you saw the video. He was like 2 people from me, just like high five people. And in his little speech, he was like, man, nerds rock. And I was like, this is-
rule.
yeah, he's like, this shirt's kind of forced, dude. He's like, dude, nerds are the coolest. I'm like, it was really forced. But it was a cool show, man.
It's because he just felt safe, you know?
Maybe.
Everybody
I'm
had
pretty lucky,
blades to
man.
protect him. you
Maybe.
know?
Were there people dressed up?
Oh yeah, there was a lot. I saw Rudius costume. And I saw the what's it, the purple guy's name with the arms behind him?
Thanos?
In the purple guy in Mushoku Tensei, the god.
Oh, Bob.
One of the guys had like the 4 hands attached to their back.
Body?
Yeah.
King Body.
There was David from
Bodyguardy?
Edge Runners.
Now,
A lot.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
There's a
let's
lot,
get
yeah.
into it. Did you see any of the cosplayers?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
No, like
You saw David from the body.
Nope.
the
Nobody-
the OF cosplayers.
Nobody went crazy.
No?
There was a really large girl that had like a shorts on. She was like some kind of med school girl.
No, I'm talking about like the professionals. Like
Nah, nothing crazy.
This is a Kollect-A-Kon. It's more like of like collectibles and stuff. So it's not really centered around like cosplay and stuff like that. People just like to go and
Right.
So if you want to go see something like that, you have to go to
Gay.
Comic-Palooza or even Animeverse, which in like July 12th they have an Animeverse. In 12th and 13th there's an Animeverse in Pasadena.
I'm not making fun of you because I wish I would have went. Honestly,
It was pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all that happened. And also there was a 6'4", like I don't know who's 6'4", but a tall dude, tall guy, and like this like, oh my god, what's her name? She's from one of the Sailor girls. But he's a tall dude, like man, in like a sailor costume. He had stockings on, thank God.
So
But it was a sailor costume.
Sailor Moon.
It was a man.
Dude, you'll see.
Like Mars,
yeah, when you go to those, there are
traps.
a good amount
Dog.
of like people dressed up in like girl costumes. Guys dressed up in like girl costumes.
I could have would.
That line for the Sailor Moon line, which he was in, the Sailor Moon autograph signing of the voice actor.
Dressed up as Sailor Moon.
There was a lot more guys than girls, that's for sure. And the lady who voices Sailor Moon is like an old, like 60-year-old lady.
Yeah,
but they're all waiting to see
I
her.
used to go into your voice.
dude, that fandom is hardcore.
I want you to get
Sailor
into
Moon's
my
great.
costume.
I mean, they have the power of God. It's like, I don't know what you guys want.
I was really hoping to see like Deep Pocket or somebody there that I knew. I didn't see nobody I knew.
So the comic Kollect-A-Kon is like only like part of the George R. Brown. So when Comic-Palooza happens, it's the whole entire
Really,
thing.
that's sick. Yeah, because it was only in one
It
room.
is sick.
It was only in one room.
Like y'all should be going.
I went to. I forgot what it
Whenever I
was.
invite y'all, you know,
I went to one of those things one time. I dressed up as Green Arrow.
No, you didn't. Dude.
Yes, I did. That's not the costume.
I see his Green Arrow.
That's when that Green Arrow show first came out.
What was it?
Love the first two
You guys-
seasons.
It had to be. Maybe it was Kollect-A-Kon.
It might have been
Oh,
the
the Queen?
Comic Con.
Yeah, Comic-Palooza.
Is there card trading at the Comic Con?
Yeah, they have cards too.
They had a bunch of
They have all
they have little knickknacks.
That was the funnest part for me, was trading my
I was just there
Umbreons.
for the celebrity people.
It's crazy you treat your Umbreons.
Yeah, I mean they're worth the
They
trade.
hold value
but
pretty well.
I didn't want to get them graded, so I was like, fuck it, I'll trade them and get two.
Kollect-A-Kon is like
Zapdos.
way bigger. Like they have like better voice actors that come, like bigger names. So
Yeah, David Lodge was there. What's his
yeah,
name?
David Lodge, right? Yeah, David Lodge.
The guy who played Darth Maul was there. He went out to the crowd, did like a lightsaber trick too. It was pretty sick.
Of course he did.
I mean, he's an old dude. It's pretty sick.
How much do you pay for your the
Picture
full picture
or the
and
signature of the card.
and both?
40 and 40.
Wait, he played the actor Darth Maul, not
40,
the voice actor from Clone
No,
Wars.
correct. He played the actual
Yeah.
actor.
Okay.
He's not Star Killer.
40 and 40.
That'd have been cool.
Yeah, and I traded that next Destiny's pack too for that Luffy card. Anyways,
Well, you got it signed, so now it's worth.
it's worth like the PSA 10s. Oh no, the 9s are worth 160.
And it's the Gear 5, like the first ever. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
All right, that's Kollect-A-Kon, guys. It was cool.
Yeah.
And I wore these shoes.
Stuff like this. This is what I got this from Kollect-A-Kon
Show the camera.
last year.
It's so cool.
You know,
How much is it worth?
got signed.
Want to sell it?
I don't know how much. I mean, it's just like a sign.
Well, you have the case if you want to sell it.
So I got that from Kollect-A-Kon. I got this from Kollect-A-Kon. I got this from Kollect-A-Kon. And
Is it camera view?
It's showing, yeah. It shows.
So yeah, it's pretty fun.
I wore these shoes though. Big mistake.
Say that again. Y'all should go.
Big mistake, bro. My feet were killing me, dog.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, that was.
I thought those supposed to be comfy.
They are, but they're just not. They're not like walking shoes
You
forever.
wear socks with them, huh? You were part of the stench.
Nah.
You were part of the stench.
I smell good,
That's
dude. I have my shirt tucked in too. I smell
disgusting.
good, dude. I look like a piece. I was getting some looks. Dude.
Yeah, okay. Guy.
I was,
All right,
man.
buddy.
They're like,
Get
yo.
this guy out of here.
They asked me if I was a voice actor, and I was like, where do you get that from?
Like, how do you know Kratos? Yeah.
Because you just have the face for a voice actor.
That's what they said. Yeah. Got some numbers.
You look
All
like
right.
you're not in front of the camera.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where all the money's at, not in front of it, right? Anyways, Kollect-A-Kon. Boom. Let's get into the topics, guys.
Huh?
We're 20 minutes in.
What was the topic?
Dude, have y'all ever seen those parades where it's like a bunch of black people and horses and shit, and they got trailers, 4-wheelers.
I don't know if it's a parade.
It's like a parade, dude. I see it on 521 all the
I've
time.
seen it working at your job before.
Where do they come from?
Whoa.
They're out there.
No, because like in the neighborhood, there's like no. I don't see any ranches or anything.
Oh, there's a lot of ranches in Alvin, for sure.
This
It's
is
not
not
Alvin.
521. This is like right down.
I
the
mean,
road
you
from my
know.
house. Yeah, I mean, Genoa.
Texas.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen them before. So
Wait,
Yeah,
are
part
you
one.
There's land out there.
There is, but like,
So
are you more surprised that they're ranchers or that they're black?
I'm not surprised that they're black at all.
Okay,
I see them all the time.
I was asking.
So what's your
I didn't
question?
know where
I
you're.
want to get rid of.
I didn't know where your
what's your
surprises
question,
come
though?
from. It was right there.
I'm just wondering, like,
Where do they come
Where do
from?
they come from? Or where do they go?
Well,
That's what I was asking.
there's giant holes in the ground, and we just kind of come up out of
There's
them.
so many. There's like at least 100.
it's like community over there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's this huge community of these African American cowboys and
Mhm.
cowgirls.
Well, just 'cause they ride horses to make them cowboys.
It's true.
They're pretty good at it. So they're
You
cowboys.
you would know about it more if you would have went with Sharon.
Okay.
I don't think she's
Just saying.
a rancher.
Yeah, but she's black.
I don't think she's a rancher.
That's 1 foot in the door, dude.
I think there's two parts of that membership requirement: being a rancher and being black. She's only one of those.
It looks like fun. But they held up traffic, so I'm a little bit pissed.
So, like, do you have any like existential question you want to ask about him, or
Did you drive in the shit?
Hmm?
They leave shit. Did you drive through it?
No, they didn't. It wasn't.
That's
It wasn't a
surprising.
slow parade.
That's
They were riding. They were riding. It was kind of reckless. It's kind of reckless. They were riding real fast. They had 4-wheelers and the buggies and all that.
The horses too, right? You said.
They had chicks on trailers, twerking.
black girls?
Huh?
He's like, now I'm interested.
No, it just seems like they're
I
trying
mean,
to,
it's weird. It's like it's not a parade, you know. But like,
but they're putting on a
It's-
show.
They made their own parade, but there was a cop that was like behind them,
escorting them. And stuff.
escorting them.
What was the day you saw it?
Yeah, yesterday morning.
I'm trying to think of like what day.
I don't know. It's not. There's no holidays. I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Every time during rodeo, they start showing up.
Well, the rodeo's been over.
But I'm saying, like, they just pop out.
This is the
So
rodeo.
where did these people come from? Great.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
You should call the cops and ask. Sorry.
Honestly,
I just keep thinking like this many black people going down the road, like holding traffic up. You know they got a shitload of calls, and some of them were borderline racist. There's a bunch of black people on horses. I don't know what they're twerking on top of the trailer, and I don't know if this is legal or not. But I got an emergency to go to, and then there's a cop behind them, just like moving along. So like obviously they have protection, you know.
something must have been going on that day. Yeah, I assume they know a lot too. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're just showing school spirit for our town. I don't know.
School.
It definitely wasn't school spirit.
I don't know, dude.
There was a chick.
There's twerking on a trailer.
That's not school nowadays.
with booty shorts, like
They were twerking in our school. What are you
like
talking
way
about?
up. Like the shorts barely existed.
Dude, that was our school dances. What's the difference?
What school did you go to, dude?
Primary?
Whoa.
Whoa, dude. Okay.
Next topic.
Thanks for bailing me out of that one. Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Blacks.
Speaking of
Blacks.
Shannon's cannon, getting them in trouble.
Oh, okay. Are you going that way?
Nice.
They're gonna go the other way. Shador.
Not yet.
Shannon.
That at the end.
What happened with Shannon? Just give me a quick breakdown, Devin.
He's getting shakedown. He's getting shook down.
Shannon shakedown.
I think it's a 5.
So,
Thank you.
so basically, he's
Kind of froze there.
basically he was with this like 20-year-old, and he's like 56.
19.
No, she was 19 when
I've
they
been hearing-
started.
Oh,
when
okay,
they started
okay.
getting together. She's like 23 now.
Okay.
So they were doing dirty things to each
It's
other.
crazy.
36-year difference. Okay.
Yeah, they're doing dirty things with each other. I don't know what kind of relationship it was. Maybe it was just a payment type of relationship, or it was.
Grooming?
I guess it wasn't boyfriend girlfriend, because it definitely couldn't have been boyfriend
It didn't-
girlfriend.
it didn't
She
seem
was
like that.
on. They hooked up just for BDSM and
Yeah.
sex and
It's,
stuff.
yeah, it seemed like sexual.
It
stuff.
wasn't a relationship.
Is this that girl that was with that tape? Remember that tape that we remember last time? He's like,
No, that's
not
Michelle.
girl.
That's not Michelle?
Different
That's
girl.
his Michelle.
Who's that Michelle? That's not Michelle? What's her name?
That was
Michelle. Oh, the other girl, Gabby.
Oh,
Gabby.
Gabby, okay.
Say the last name, Dad.
Gabby, what?
What's her last name?
I don't even know.
Can you
I
pull
don't
it
even
up?
know what her name
I know now.
is.
It's Zuniga.
What?
Gabriella Zuniga was her name.
Zuniga.
Zuniga.
Whoa.
I got you. I got you. What you doing?
But it's Gabby, you say it.
Zuniga?
We got it. We got it.
You got that.
So basically, they were doing like dirty things to each other, and Shannon, So Shannon said it was a sex.
A strictly sexual.
Like the conversation that they released was what do they call it? Sex talk. It was phone sex.
Okay.
That's what Shannon is saying.
That was a weird.
Okay.
That's weird phone sex. Dude.
But
Yeah.
he was like, oh yeah, you want me to choke you?
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you say that word one more time, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What phone sex is not weird?
Yeah.
That's a weird
That's
thing.
a good point. That is a weird thing.
It's a weird thing to do phone sex. What's not weird? If you can do phone sex, you might as well go the full distance and just be like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill you."
Wow.
It doesn't all have to be violent.
Yeah.
That's
You could just
that's
be
not
talking
y'all
to
sex.
No, you could just be talking to your girl and be like, "Hey, I'm rimming my ass right now."
It's weird whenever you read it out like that. Like whenever you do it in a courtroom, it's like, and then he said, "I want to choke you. I want to kill you." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you read it out like that, do the.
I don't think he said
Oh, when they
anything
get a text message.
No.
That was me going to the next level.
I'm just saying, like whenever you like
That's where I
review it
take
like that, when you do it like in a dry setting like that, especially when it's like criminal or whatever, it doesn't sound like how it is like in the passion of it. Like, oh, I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah, no,
I wanna
because
choke you
there's
so much.
no
Yeah,
context. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It sounds bad when you read it like that.
Right.
You know.
And she was trying to shake him down, like Devin said, and get what, 10 million? Or no, she
How much?
She was offered $10 million.
That's
she
right.
turned it
That's
down.
the crazy part.
yeah,
Turned it down.
yeah.
Got with Tony Busby.
Mm-hmm.
The lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
Shannon's lawyer, said they already offered tens of millions. Is what he said.
Jesus.
When was this offer made?
Probably recently.
Recently, I guess.
It's only
in the
been-
past 3 years.
Probably before all
okay.
this came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering how long she was sitting on it and then decided like do
For
this,
sure.
do whatever, you know.
So if you're Shannon's lawyer, why would you say that you were trying to settle? Usually, settling in the
Okay.
court of public opinion
Yes.
means
Public opinion.
You did it.
you did it.
Yeah. Really, it just means you're
Jump
trying
there.
to. It really just means you don't want this to get public.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to trial because that's where it gets really bad and it looks crazy. They show all the messages, turns into Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Like you don't want that when you're about to get a $100 million deal, so you settle.
But for tens of millions,
Yo, if
that's crazy.
would you trade $20 million if you were gonna make $100 million?
So you make $80 million? No, I'd sue because I could sue for cheaper.
But then it becomes in the light you won't get the
But
deal.
then, like, look at Johnny Depp.
You won't get the deal.
Look at Johnny Depp. You know,
He's
like,
doing
how,
great.
He lost all his deals, dude.
He's about to get back into.
He's about to get back in.
Maybe.
about to. How long did it take?
It'd take a while.
Pretty long time.
Dude, a lot. The 2015,
How much money did he lose out in between the
Oh.
years of getting back?
so much. So
Yeah.
much.
He still got the
I
cologne
don't
deal.
know, but then when
So
you
he still got the cologne deal. He'll be alright.
Is it you got to invest in yourself? You know what I'm saying?
not just that, but he lost a huge weight in the form of Amber Heard. Like he lost. That's probably
She's
money.
like only 120 pounds.
No, but think about how much money she's wasted of his
Oh,
as well. Like
Wait, he's pretty good at wasting his own money.
I know. I'm just saying. That's like another 10.
He's got like
million
5
shit.
summer houses, dude.
Yeah.
I know. That dude is like, yeah.
I remember the deposition. He's like, hey, what are your houses? You know, Joe, you stay at this house, you stay at this house.
Did they ask him how much money he
Like,
spent in
which
drugs
one?
all the time?
But Shannon has doubled down and said, "No, this is a shakedown. This is not
Yeah.
like he's pleading innocence."
I know how that feels. To
Yeah.
To get shake down.
kind of, yeah. I've been semi shaken down before. I've had someone like message me like, yo, if you don't, I don't want to get in the story.
No, dude, you brought it
I've
up.
already told him
You
before.
brought it up.
Oh, you did.
They already
You
talked
did.
before.
We got pictures of your butthole. We're gonna send it.
Nah,
We're gonna send it to
I
your
was
parents.
way back in like 2014,
23.
2013. I was living by myself in Houston, and I was chatting with this girl. I thought it was somebody I was chatting with. I never actually saw her face, but I was chatting with her, and we were both sending videos back to each other, and she sent me a video, and that's when I realized that you can fucking screenshot videos and send them. Long time ago, anyways. Send videos. I sent her a video, and then she said, yo, you need to send me $2,000 right now, or I send this to all your family members and shit. And she showed me a picture of my friends and family on Facebook. She sent me that picture. I was like, yo. And so I told my mom, look, Mom, you might get a video because I'm not going to pay this money. Like, you might get a video. Just please ignore it. Don't watch it. And she's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, But I felt like I was getting shaken down. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna pay.
Some random person.
yeah, I was like, I'm not going to pay this. I'm just going to tell my family, yo, I'm
I think
sorry.
he
You might
texted me too.
see my shit, you know.
He called me and said that.
You might see a video of me shitting in a cup.
You might see my shit. And I texted the person, yo, you messed with the wrong guy. My uncle's in the FBI, so keep messing with me. And then, he just sent me a...
That
14-year-old response.
The whole entitlement.
Like, keep messing with me if you want to.
My uncle's in the FBI. He's gonna find you.
And then she or he, whoever it was, sent me a little devil face emoji. That was the first time I ever saw the devil face emoji. So it scarred me. That's why I use it all the time.
Start sending it.
That's what.
Start sending it every day now.
That's why I send it all the time. I think subconsciously, because it's like that's the evilest thing you can do. Devil emoji. And I never heard from her he again. And I didn't know it was a she he, by the way. I don't know it was trans. I'm just saying it's probably a dude that's gonna scam you. It's not a girl.
Let's go with the trans angle.
That's so. I feel Shannon getting up there making that video is probably the hardest thing you had to do. Like, y'all are gonna see a video. Get ready. You go see me get it. You're like, I'm gonna see it.
And then it never came out.
Lesson learned: never send a video with your face in it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a fact, dude. That's so true.
Yeah, my coworkers had the same thing happen. He's married. He's like 60.
Oh shit.
Like 2.
This is juicier.
Jesus.
And so he's up in his 60s. I'm not sure his exact age, but he's up in his 60s, and like he's on like these websites where like you hook up with girls and stuff like that. And
Actually, man.
he was doing it, and the chick, after he sent the photo or video or whatever it was, sent the media.
Give me all your money.
Basically, hey, either you send me money or I'm gonna send this to your job, your family, and so he told them to fuck off, and
That's it.
and they fucked off.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't send it?
They didn't do nothing. Dude, they don't ever do anything.
Well, yeah, because it's a major crime if they do that.
Yeah. And then they definitely get. They're probably
The cops can probably find them.
They're probably some guys like us just sit on a couch and they're like trying to act all like hackery and shit.
Not like us.
Well,
Most of the time, I think you.
Could we get into that?
No, most of the time.
Investment?
Why am I blackmailing people?
you did to me before, dude.
I still can. I have it right here in my phone. I still can. I got it. It's not cool, dude. It's not cool. Anyway,
Like it's a vibe.
most people, they don't like. Push comes to shove, they're so timid. They're like, oh, I don't want my wife to see me naked in panties. Like, I can't let her know I'm still doing it, even though I told her I quit doing it. Like, they'll just came in by, all right, well, here's $100. I'll Venmo you or
$100.
whatever. Well, they're not gonna go for like $10,000 because that's like
It's probably not $100. So it's probably
Yeah,
more.
probably
Like a little bit more.
yeah,
A couple grand
Yeah.
to save your
I would
marriage.
say at least like probably like 500 at least.
How much you think, Craig? 10,000? Is that enough?
Think you're thinking just small?
I'm thinking at least, even back in
If I had
20,
something on you, 10,000.
you wouldn't get it. I'd be like, all right, listen, family.
You're gonna see me spread eagle.
Yeah, yo, he's
Listen,
so
you don't have anything like that on me. What the fuck? Fuck.
Devil
That's
emoji.
you,
Yeah.
Devil emoji.
It's the first time I ever saw that, bro. It's like,
Oh,
just fits so perfectly.
Listen to that to you every morning now.
It's not gonna do anything. We already sent it to each other.
Yeah.
I've owned my trauma.
I'm gonna send it to you. Like first thing when you wake up, you're gonna see a devil emoji, and then the picture I have of you.
Yeah.
From 2014.
You're gonna be like, wait, that's the same pictures I sent.
I'm still kind of mentally prepared for one day that video just popping up. Like, I'm still kind of mentally
Like at this
prepared.
point, like you'd be
Were you
like,
kinda in
this-
shape at
that was-
least?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
back then. It's like
You were in
dude,
shape?
It wasn't my prime.
Okay, you're good, dude.
No,
You're good.
no,
nah.
unshaven,
Shaving fucking.
Dude, you
beating it, dog.
Oh shit.
Face and camera. Nope. I'm ready.
Crazy, dude.
I'm ready.
Is that one person that
I was trying to get the pose like. Nah.
Were you doing like a face thing too? Like,
Yeah, I was just like,
yeah.
No. Damn, dude.
and I was like,
It's
hold it
I'm,
like this.
I'm cool, but like I'm also here like beating my meat. You know.
I mean, I can hear all this podcast.
There's
I
no
can
way
just
you can
reenact it.
stand cool.
I can reenact. I was like, this is like,
Alright, chill out, dude.
you fluffed it?
Chill out,
You
dude.
fluffed?
no, I was fully up. You never send soft, dude.
You don't.
definitely.
You don't
Never
send
saw.
fully either.
Yeah,
Yes, you
Fluff
do.
it. No.
You send full.
You work to
Oh, yeah, you work to
start
full.
start mid chop.
Mid. You go mid. 'Cause that way you
Go
let her
mid
know.
first.
Hey, I still got more. I can work.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm sending full.
This could
and then, like,
possibly this could possibly be
You
it.
don't,
But
you don't want her to say
That
that's
could
it.
possibly be
We're gonna
more.
increase. We're gonna get
Exactly.
better as we go on. I don't want to give it all to you at first because then
Nah.
you're like,
the,
okay, this is just the same.
the
stuff.
trick is during sex, you only give her an inch. Only give her an inch for the first 5 minutes, and then you push it all the way in the end, and she come every time. Take
Oh,
it
that's
back.
it?
5 minutes.
That's a really long time. Dude.
It is.
Well, then,
Yo,
Wow.
I'd be back in my heyday. back in the 2017s.
But I mean, like, who cares if, like, after 5 minutes you give her 1 more inch? You know?
No, I just give her maybe not 5 minutes.
Well, you give her all
but
you
I give her a
got,
few.
you know?
You know, give her 1 inch for the most of the time, and then
Bam.
just dump it all in the rest.
Dump it all in. You're like, I got 1 more inch for you.
And she goes like, ah!
You can totally tell you just made that up.
Nah, dude.
That's never happened to him.
All right.
I believe it.
Shit, I thought some things.
Dude, Gary would. I mean,
What? What?
all right, let's move on.
Gary.
Gary knows.
Let's talk about the other black dude in some trouble recently. Not really trouble, but just like ego deflated. Shador Sanders.
Shidor?
I was talking about Kanye.
Shador said, dude, we can talk about Kanye
I
later,
don't
maybe.
know.
It's kind of boring
It's
now.
not-
Like,
It's
he
not
just says,
boring.
he just says
It's
shit.
hilarious.
Anyways, Shador, he dropped from the what?
Who is
Supposed
this?
to be like a top 10 pick, right?
Top 10. He's Deion Sanders' son, a famous,
Thank you.
maybe top 10 football player of all, maybe top 20.
For the
football player
fans
of all
that don't watch,
time. Yeah,
that weren't watching the fucking
he went 13 and
the draft,
16.
like at the Grammys and shit.
He went 13 and 16 in college, and he got his number retired. I mean,
Got
just
his jersey returned?
jersey retired.
Okay.
Yeah. Just terrible record. But he was a son of. He's a nepo baby.
Okay.
So everybody was expecting him to go in
His
top
dad-
10.
His dad coached him at that.
His dad
college.
also coached him. Yeah.
They retired his jersey.
Deion jersey?
No,
Shador.
Shador's.
Wow.
Not Shiloh's
Right?
though. Not Shiloh's. His twin brother. No.
Yeah.
Anyways, he
We'll talk about that though.
he didn't go from the first round. He didn't go into the second round. He didn't go in the third.
Lakers are 5?
He went in the fifth round.
He went in the 5th round. He had, what, 5 or 6 quarterbacks drafted?
Ahead of
before
him.
Including on the same team that he was drafted to. He had a quarterback drafted before him.
He's a black quarterback, by the way.
Whoa, is that a slap in the face?
It's
So,
just
yeah.
the number 1 pick was a black quarterback.
yeah. No, I'm telling Paul so he knows his race. He's a black quarterback. Do you think it's racist?
Wait,
The
what?
number 1 pick was a
The
black
number 1
quarterback.
pick was
Guys,
I think they should
guys,
all
guys.
leave and make their own league full of
Black people.
black people,
But then we'll only watch that league.
and then we'll
It's called
call
the-
it
it's called
the
NFL.
B.
It's called the NFL.
Hell.
The BNFL.
No. Yeah, stupid.
The Binful.
Black football league.
Beautiful.
Ah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Binful.
People are giving this connotation of race.
Yeah.
Do y'all think there's any racial elements?
No, dude, there's already a lot of black
Whoa.
NFL quarterbacks out
And the
there
Browns already have a
There's-
black
that are
quarterback.
good.
Wait, what? You say that again?
The Browns already have a black quarterback. Sean Watson.
Say it again.
The Browns already have a black quarterback.
It's true.
I just think it's funny
Most of them do.
because they're brown and black. Anyways,
I think the stigma of like black quarterbacks is gone, dude. People want to win.
so here's what I'll say. It's racist. Here's what I'll go the other side then.
Okay, go ahead.
I was kind of with Devin at first when this first happened. Like when I first heard it, no, it's not racist. There's a whole bunch of black. Patrick Mahomes is like the number 1 quarterback. One of the reasons why they're saying he didn't get drafted is because he's not athletic enough. So imagine being a black quarterback and you're not athletic enough.
What? It sounds like you're being racist. Dude.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
That's what they said.
You don't have to be black and athletic. Look at you.
They also said he had a terrible interview.
Yeah, okay.
What does that do with like race now?
So he's not good on the mic then.
Because
No,
We
he
all
wasn't-
know-
he wasn't prepared. I think that came from the Giants. He wasn't prepared. They sent him,
Dable asked him a question about a
packet
formation.
or something.
A package, yeah, a package.
asked him a question about formations, and he just wasn't ready for it at all.
Well, it wasn't just that. He didn't answer it. Dable didn't like it, and then he didn't like that Dable didn't like that. He apparently gave like an attitude to him not liking the fact that he didn't know a package. So I don't know exactly how it went.
Which is
I can imagine he's black.
Attitude's
But
important
listen-
though, right?
Huh?
Like, you don't want to get somebody that's fucking has an attitude. It's like, why you don't need that in the locker room.
Yep, there you go.
Like, yeah, like
You don't
unless
need
you're
more
unless you're
of that.
great, unless you're like a Kobe or LeBron, you could have attitude.
So
in a
what
certain
Paul's saying
way.
is you don't need those type of people in your locker room.
Whoa.
That's what Paul's saying. People that don't
Whoa.
care. People that don't care, and they don't care enough. They don't put.
These people always have ego. Nah, it's not.
I was really hoping that Travis Hunter did go to the Browns, because that would be so cool to have Shador picked in the 5th round, able to play with him. But it didn't happen. Shador, look, I don't know, man. All the analysts saying he's gonna be great, and he got picked so last. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Like if he wins out, that's going to build his legend. So that's cool.
He's got to get past Deshaun. Which is not really.
He's gonna be on
Deshaun.
IR.
Yeah, Deshaun's not
Deshaun.
playing in 2025.
Flacco. Joe Flacco.
Flacco. He's got to get past the Flacco.
That's
Flacco's gonna start.
That's a piece right there.
Flacco is going to start.
Who else they got? Gabriel.
The other rookie.
Yeah.
And then we got Josh Dobbs.
Kenny Pickett.
No, they have Kenny Pickett,
Kenny Pickett.
and then some kind of something Gabriel. The other
That's the guy that they drafted.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
I think he's the one getting up, right?
That's crazy. But yeah, Shador, I don't feel bad for him. I just,
I mean,
And then
he's
he's
not
trying
playing
to go
NFL
humble.
at all.
huh?
He's not playing
He's
at all?
playing in the NFL. So because when you lose out on millions of dollars where you get picked at, and if all the experts are expecting you to get picked in the first round, and then you go set up a party for the first round at the draft, you go set up a draft special room for when you get drafted.
Woo boy! They're like fucking.
It's just like-
We never got to swap on
I wouldn't even be mad at all that. I'd be mad at losing out on $40 million guaranteed money. That's 4 years, $10 million a year at the top pick where he should have been, and now he's gonna make less than I think what, probably
Less
like
than
two.
his NIL money.
Yeah, less than his. And he could go back to college, get some more money, bro. So
Sure.
maybe
Maybe in
his brother got drafted too, by the way, or undrafted. Sorry.
His brother's undrafted at the Tampa.
Yeah, that's cool. Anyways, football. Anybody got excited about their team's picks?
Oh yeah, I'm super excited about the offensive lineman we got.
I would be if I was the Cowboys. That was y'all's bread and butter for fucking a decade.
We had to replace Zach Martin.
Yeah.
Any
College wide receivers that we got.
Jaden Higgins is good.
What?
On the Texans.
does anybody like any of the picks in the first round? Gentry going to the Raiders.
Well,
Where do I start?
Golden going to
Golden?
Panthers. No.
what's
Yeah,
it?
he went to Packers.
Packers.
That's what
That's-
dude, they went wide receiver heavy.
Why? They have 4 wide receivers.
He got a number one.
They're gonna trade Romeo Dobbs.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let me see. I like the Derek Harmon one. That shit hit my heart. The dude that got drafted went to the hospital to tell his mom that she died right after.
Yeah, I'm sad.
You heard about that? You heard about that?
Yeah, get in here, dude. You gotta be in there.
You see the Joe Burrow thing?
I cried.
You see the Joe Burrow
It's
thing?
not funny, dude.
You're right.
It's serious. His mom died.
She did. She did. You see the Joe Burrow thing?
What's the number?
Where Derek Harmon, he got drafted by the Bengals, and he goes in to meet Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow's like, "Hey, how you doing, man?" Joe, by the way. He like nobody knew who he was. He said it to all of his family. He's like, "Joe, I'm Joe, by the way, Joe." No. He said it one time. I'm sorry. He said hi, and then when he was leaving, he said, "Joe, by the way." Like they didn't know who he was. And he said, "Yo, let's get some sacks this year," and just walked out. Like I mean, he had a beer in his hand and everything.
Joe Burrow had a beer?
Yeah, he was watching film. He had a beer in his hand, and he said hi to everybody. And he said, "Oh, I'm Joe, by the way. Let's get some sacks this year."
The beer in his hand?
Yeah, it's
I
a beer.
mean, like, maybe they don't know who he is.
Work on him.
These guys, like, you guys probably gonna want Cincinnati. You know?
Well, the guy said, "Dude, Joe." Of course you're Joe. Like they knew who he was. He just Joe being a cool guy. If he would have had a cigar, that'd be legendary. Anyways, yeah, football. The Falcons got a pass rusher too.
Done.
We got 2 pass rushers.
That's what I said too. Of those rushers that.
Football.
They traded up to get the second pass rusher, right?
I think so.
Something like that. I just kind of tuned in after the first round.
You know that pass rusher that the Giants got? The lineman, the offensive lineman that we got,
Plays against him all the time.
well, we played in the game against them,
One game.
shut him down.
Nice.
Shut him down.
Was that our first pick?
That was second.
Need somebody to replace Laramie Tunsil. Or was it guard or tackle? Yeah. Yeah, football. Cool.
Kanye's getting.
Cool. Yeah. Game of Thrones had 2 weeks come out. I'm sorry. Last of Us had 2 weeks coming out.
Kanye's getting.
Game of Thrones.
Sorry, it said Game of Thrones right here. Anybody have Last of Us?
The GOT status is what it says.
God status.
The GOT status.
We'll try to do that.
Anybody? Does
read
any?
it exactly how it is.
Last of Us is reaching GOAT status.
GOT.
God status is
GOT
Christ.
status, dude.
Game of Thrones status.
Capital G, capital O, capital T. And if you know anything about Game of Thrones, you know that means Game of Thrones.
God. Devin, give us your take on
Yeah, how's the show then?
Yeah, how do you like it?
I enjoyed the first season.
Who's in it?
Pedro Pascal.
Okay. Yeah.
I watched the first season.
What about the new episodes?
I haven't seen the new episodes yet.
Did you ever play the second game?
I don't remember.
So you don't know what happens.
No, so this is part of the first game is
No, we're in the second game.
You don't know what happens. Don't say anything. We can't talk about
it.
it.
The guy dies.
Oh.
So maybe I did play the second game.
that was
I don't know. It was like a long time ago, dude.
That was very
So I never played the second game, but I know what happened.
Yeah, I didn't play it
Also,
either.
The cutscenes.
Right, yeah, I've seen the cutscenes.
So I knew it was coming, but still, it still sucked.
I think because it happened so early.
Maybe I did play the second game because I felt like it was like the end of game one, maybe.
In the game 1, he killed everybody to save her.
Yeah.
He killed everybody to
That's
save
where
her.
this one starts.
Right.
Well, actually, this one's like a couple years after.
So I really like the show. It's obviously kind of predictable because I mean that's good. You know, you want a show to be predictable, but I hate the main lead. That's all.
Pedro?
Pedro Pascal?
No,
Thank
The
you.
girl?
Just wanted to clarify.
sorry, the girl. I just don't like
Yeah,
it.
to make sure you didn't hate gays.
Nah.
Wait, you said you
Angel's
liked
gay.
her.
Yeah, for sure.
You liked her.
Huh?
You liked her actually.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
You did.
You literally
I
said
don't-
these. Literally said
I don't
that.
remember him saying he liked her acting.
He just doesn't like her as this weird.
Like her.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like her for this.
fans don't like her because she doesn't look anything like Ellie.
Honestly, her
She-
face makes her acting different.
Yeah, she has like you seen
Down syndrome.
Rocky Innocent, yeah, mask.
Well, apparently one of her coworkers one time came to her and said, "Hey, you seem like you have autism."
Are you serious?
Test though,
He
right?
had a test done.
Yeah.
So
What
I
the
found out I had autism.
No.
I do.
No.
That's why I look like
That's
this.
why
Hey,
That's
you
why I
look like you have
this.
autism.
You look like you might have a little touch of autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're wearing today, you should get checked out. You can't do that.
That's crazy, dude. That's her story. That's what she said.
You can't
So
do
it's
that.
definitely somewhere in your genes. Like,
Yeah, she said yes, it is.
That's how it works.
It's funny.
You know what it is? It's because her face is all in like one spot on her head. It's kind of like my face. Like
It's all up here.
like if you look at my face,
all
it's
up
like
here.
all right
Well, your
here.
face is at the bottom.
Yeah, it's all right. It's called mush mouth. It's all right there. She has the same thing.
There's so many memes about her face. She's be like,
Yeah, it's not like a bigger
There's
head.
one that's like, she's infected. He's like, and he's like, and the brother's like, yeah, she's immune. And he's like, that's immune. And then they turn around, they look at her, she's all like, her face is scrunched like a motherfucker. But that's not the only problem that people are having, because most fans also are saying that Abby, who is the other main character, not just in the game but in this show, she's swole in the game.
In the game,
Like,
she's big. She's
Dude.
menacing. She's fucking.
Dude,
if you ever play the game, she fights like 8 clickers, the zombies, like barehanded, knuckle, just
Yeah.
fucking just fucking. And she has arms bigger than you.
okay.
And the character in the show has arms skinnier than
That's
Devin's
right.
daughter.
She ain't killing anybody.
Look, I don't think. Look, okay. You don't have to look exactly like the character as long as your acting is good.
No, but that's part of this character. That's a big defining part of this character.
She's
It's
swole.
menacing that she's big. You can tell she can fight.
Well, there's no good swole girl actors. So
She could have done it though. She
Stop.
could have been like, hey, I need you to try.
Cargill, EST,
It could have been that the girl from wrestling.
Naomi,
The,
proceed with caution.
one that was next door.
Jake Cargill.
That's what I meant.
But if they would have made her black, I would never hear the different call.
That's
So
true.
couldn't do
But
that.
at least the black girl would have like took the note like, I need to work out for this role because this is the role that I'm gonna play.
They could have put her in a muscle suit, I guess, just not showing her arms, but like under her the long sleeve. Just had like a little muscle
Yeah,
suit.
but then you have to do that.
Or
She's gonna have scenes with like short sleeves.
Or do what Hollywood does to every other guy who does a superhero movie and say, bolt the fuck up.
Dude, this is different. This is gonna be a freaking one-off thing.
I'm just saying, like, they always tell the guys, like, hey, dude, you're flabby, we need you to, like, cut at least 30 pounds, but also bulk up.
Hey, here are these roids.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is gonna be the final season, bro.
So why not give her a fucking trainer, but we need you to, like, get
Because
jacked.
Caitlyn Dever's a good actor. She's on other things right now. That's all.
Oh, there's a lot of rumors going around that Pedro's fucking her. On
Huh?
the low, like, on the slide.
Caitlyn Dever?
Yes.
Dude, Pedro's gay, though.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not saying he's not.
He's never admitted it, but
I'm
he's
not
pretty
saying
gay.
he's not. But
You
there's a lot, I've scrolled through a lot of like Instagram and like.
see that one
YouTube
SNL?
things. Hey, what?
You seen that one SNL?
Oh, the one
Of him in the
like,
dress.
Yeah.
The grandma.
But there's like a lot of people like where they
Dude, the main girl in the Fantastic Four movie, he was holding her hand because he was so nervous. The pussy, he's gay, dude. You're Oberyn?
I mean, he was gay. I don't know how he was gay.
He has sex with men in the show.
Oh, that's true. But he was more manly
Are
there.
you revealing something?
He was more manly there. I don't know. Cool. What else we got, guys? We're at like an hour almost. So
Speaking of gay, speaking of gay and dick sucking, real quick, Yay,
Gay's gay.
the great Yay, sucked his cousin's
now
2014.
this
That all
is
makes sense.
this is why I don't care, because the song sucks. If it was like World War III, I'd be bumping it, dude. I'd be like, yo, cousin gay, blah, blah, blah. But like this isn't World War III. This is not.
If the song is good enough,
Yes.
it might turn you gay.
Yeah, if the song's good enough, I'm on board. But it's not good enough. It's just trash. He added some new drums to it though, like a new snippet.
Yeah, but it still wasn't good.
It still
wasn't good.
Cousins.
So Yay's gay, no one cares, right?
I give my cousin head.
Right?
Yeah, that's what she said. That'd be fire,
What
dude.
was that?
That's the thing at the end. Anyways, okay, guys, we're just in the we're insult to injury, guys. We're here every once a month. David's got a heart out.
Insult that comment section.
Hit that like button.
Hit that like button.
Go to all Kollect-A-Kons and other cons with your friends.
Watch sinners.
Invite the
Bring
people
some
that don't want to
spray.
come.
Bring some spray because you know it's gonna smell.
Yes, dude. I swear, if I would have some Febreze, I would have walked in front of the Febreze the whole time.
I'm just surprised Waka Flocka jumped in the middle.
Oh, dude, yeah, he fucking got in there. He was sweating his ass off before he
Probably
got
got high. That's why he started
You
acting.
can
acting
smell
crazy
it.
in the crowd.
Nah, he's fat. All right, guys, we're out of here.
Later. We out.
All that ass in those jeans. Dude, nothing's better than hearing a bunch of bitches go crazy when they hear